All right, welcome back to the SuperCoach Nuff channel. In this video, we're looking at the round 24 review. So as you can see, an okay week overall, 1,277. Have gone up a couple of hundred season ranks, which is nice, a 2.3k. Um, excuse me. Um, and I think there's a bit of a lie there. It says 2 league wins, but I guess the reason why I'm not overly excited is I lost the head-to-head in the big cash league. I might have to double check, but don't know what's happened there. Why it says I did all right, but we'll have a look at the team anyway. Excuse me. So Harry Grant, 110. So even coming off the bench, still tonned up. I guess just wanted to give him a little bit of a breather going into the finals. Um, but Canberra were pretty poor to, I guess, tidy up the language that Ricky Stewart used in the conference. Excuse me. Yeah, so he's one of the safest options in the hooker position and probably in the whole Supercoach landscape going into the last few weeks. Reed Marnie, so he might have actually done the business for me. I think if I'd gone him instead of Hopgood, I might have squeaked over the line head to head, but it wasn't to be. So got to try. He gave his guts all day, mostly arguing with the ref. But yeah, I guess I'll probably discuss the Bulldogs' performance more in the Bulldog Project video this week. Big Tino back from suspension and turning up. Absolutely love to see it. I was cheering when I saw that, and then I was a bit flat again when I saw Fanua Blake pretty much matched it. So yeah, but that's a great score. Payne, 64, excellent. Tarpany with a 45, obviously, not a lot of attacking upside there. It's just a lot of defensive work and not great defensive work at that. In the second row, some good options. So Dave Fafita with 68, Nikora with 70, and Tohu Harris was a late in. I swapped with Kalal Matangi, and that was sort of just to match up with my head-to-head opponent. I just thought, well, I can't see Kalamatangi outscoring him that much. And in the end, Tohu got a try, so he ended up outscoring him by about 30 points. So that helped with my overall. But I guess it was the best of the options I had just looking at the squad. Hopgood, so a bit like Tarpany, not a lot of attacking opportunity in what was another blowout game. Kalamatangi 53, was okay, but not fantastic. Dan Russell's been pretty solid with the 42. Our halves, I guess, not the fireworks we were expecting. Nathan Cleary was 53, so again, this is more of a matching my opponent. But even if I had gone with SJ, who was my initial pick, I probably wouldn't have taken 73 anyway. Ponga did a little bit better with 77, but I guess he didn't have to do much. The Bulldogs sort of just let them do what they want. Birdo with the 30, just no attacking opportunity there for him. So, that wasn't expecting much there. Greg Marzu, so 44. So he was the one that was, it was him against Munster, basically. The points were super even in a head-to-head game. And as soon as I saw that the Knights were just doing what they wanted through the middle, I knew I was cooked. He didn't get a chance to score a try. Had a couple of good runs, but yeah, it wasn't really needed to do much. Joey Manu with the 72 was nice. Masako 67, Garrick 80. So, really solid contributions from the back line. Kiraz with a 43. He's always just pumping out those scores. And Latrell with the 81. Teddy with 63. So, some good returns there. So solid all round. No real spectacular scores other than Harry and Big Tino. But definitely lots of, solid scores. But I guess, it's one of those things at this time of year that everyone's got the same sort of thing. So I'm just going to double check the game day. Yeah, it said I won, but I did not. Yeah, that's what I didn't think so. So yeah, so that was big cash league I was after. I've got a couple of social leagues here that I'm still in, so we'll have a crack at them. And also we've got the top 2K overall goal. So I guess now that I'm not focused on head to head, I've got two trades left. And the question is, what do we do with them? And the answer this week is, I don't know if there's much. Obviously missing big pay and Haas, but we've got more than enough cover. So I might just promote Reed into the starting side off the back of his game last week. So the Dogs playing the Raiders at GIO, so a couple of teams looking to lift after last week, so that could be interesting. Knights and South, I think that's going to be a massive game down there. I actually picked the Knights to win that one, I think. But in terms of captaincy, vice captaincy, 'cause I think that's the only Broncos player I've got, eh? I think the obvious one is SJ on Friday night against Manly. Not that Manly's the worst, but the Warriors are in good form. Um, and then I'm probably happy to stay with the captaincy on Ponga. I think it could be a bit of a shootout between him and Latrell. Could be a really good one to see. Other than that, do we want to make any other sweeping changes? I guess out of this sort of squad, it's going to be Tarpany that sits on the pine in the last game. Uh, who plays first? Teddy plays first. I will swap him with Latrell. Yep. Oh, CNK's back, so who do we sit? Dolphins have got the Tigers, so Zarko's staying, Manu's staying. I think, yeah, we'll just swap Marzu out. Like, as good as I think the game against the South is going to be, uh, yeah, it's going to get spread around a bit, so I guess that's the way it's going to be. So what I've got, 100k in cash. So in terms of trades, um, yeah, it's sort of tough now. It's like with two trades, can't do too much. There's so much squad depth. Hmm. It'd be nice if I could get one of the guns from Birdo, but I'm nowhere near, am I? Like Munster would have been handy. Could get Cody Walker. That's interesting. Yeah, so about 50k shy of Munster. Dylan Brown. It'd be interesting with Moses out. He could, yeah, sort of take the reins and do a bit. But that's pretty intriguing. Not that I guess the issue with Cody Walker is we bring him in this week. It's going to be a tough game in Newcastle. Then he has the bye, and then who do they have in the last game? The Roosters, I think, and it could be a shootout for the top eight. So yes, double tunda against them though, I suppose. But not feeling it. um, and then if Latrell's out next week, we could. I guess the trade was always going to be him to Reece Walsh. Got to make sure I got enough money to do that. Oh yeah, heaps. So I think I might reserve that trade for a week. I'm booking in trades already. Um, I guess I might just have to have a look at the players, see who's in a bit of form. 3 round average. Sorry, getting a couple of glitches here on the computer. Tommy Turbo, get him in, he's in form. Kyle Felt hasn't played in a while. Targo hasn't played. Jerome Hughes, yeah. Admittedly, he has gone well the last couple of games he's played. Brian Ty, maybe his one. 775. Oh, what's the money like? Oops. We go. Oh, not quite. Greg, grade Marzu to the original tackle buster. 770, and I think it was 70, two or something. 775, yeah. Wow. Yeah, and he's my highest option too. Yeah, well, that's a bit flat, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it as is. Like I said, I've definitely got a trade lined up next week with Latrell. Could even be Latrell to. Well, could I go Latrell to Toto this week? Hmm. Yeah, because I've got all these fullback options. I'll have to have a look at it. Read ourselves. So I don't think it really matters because they'll all be playing. So I'll go, yeah, Toto. Nice one. Yep. Still got 40k. So let's see if we can upgrade Chloe Matangi to a bit of someone for the last couple of weeks. It doesn't look likely given the pricings. Preston, I don't think he's playing anymore this season, unfortunately. Yeah. No, I don't think there's much going on there. Uh, Around average again. Let's see. Is there any other options we want to try and squeeze in? Happy? Can we upgrade? No, Marnie's way behind. I just had an idea about trying to get Dylan Brown in, but it's not going to work because it would have to involve getting rid of Ponga, which sort of defeats the whole purpose of it. Yeah, no, I don't think we can swing it. I might do the Mitchell Atai move though, just to be a bit different. Well, I don't think Mitchell's that highly owned, is he? 21% of teams. And what's Toto? Sorry, computer's just been a bit slow now. Maybe that's a sign that I've been spending too much time talking. All right, I'll have a look at it further. We will do the round preview on Thursday. Running a bit short on ideas for the stock market video, so that might not happen, but there will be, yes, the FPL kicked off this weekend, Premier League, English Premier League. So I'll have an FPL video out. Um, yeah, trying to find some NFL content to do too, but running short on the ground on ideas on that. Might be a mock drafting sort of thing. But yeah, we'll work something out with that. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. So as always, if you've got any thoughts or questions, feel free to comment down below this video. If you enjoy the content, remember please like the videos, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all of the fantasy sporting type content. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.